Hello everyone, I'm WisdomCube, and I apologize for not making any videos in the past months or so. I apologize because I just wasn't feeling up to it. But now that I'm back, to celebrate New Year's Eve, I'm going to list off the top 10 episodes from The Cleveland Show, a show you probably never heard of. But for synopsis, Cleveland from Family Guy ends up moving to Virginia with his son Cleveland Jr. and yeah, they start a new family there. Because if you don't know, Loretta divorced Cleveland and ended up dying. Yeah, so there's the synopsis for The Cleveland Show. Now here are the top 10 episodes. Number 10, Flush of Genius. Cleveland wants to make his son feel proud of him after Junior does a report on him and makes him feel like he has no purpose. But along the way, he ends up getting into a toilet-related accident, and he teams up with other people who has been through similar accidents to make toilets better. Number 9, Squirt Donna. Donna, getting real sick of Rollo's attitude, he ends up joining the Freedom Scouts in this episode, a group of essential scouts that Junior himself is a part of. And along the way, while Donna and Cleveland are on vacation at a hotel, Rollo finds out that a bunch of kids are taking money from a charity, and Rollo ends up getting in on that. Yeah, he ends up getting in on the action. Yeah, and when Junior finds out that the group he's been dedicating himself to has been keeping the money, he quits the Scouts and becomes a downer. And because of this, it's up to Rollo to restore his optimism. Number 8, Our Gang. In this episode, after seeing the chaos that Steuben High has been going under recently, Cleveland takes some of the worst students under his wing to try to turn them around. And together, they make a cookie selling operation for for a charity. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm back. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. But yeah. However, what Cleveland doesn't know is that his pupils, I should say, have been selling drugs out of his house. And because of that, they end up getting involved with a street gang who end up kidnapping Junior, and it's up to Cleveland and his pupils, known as the Crazy Eights, to rescue him. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Now, yeah. Number 7, Cleveland Live. Yeah. And this is essentially an episode filmed in front of a live studio audience. Yeah, that's essentially most of this episode. Because in the episode itself, it's Cleveland and Donna's first anniversary. However, they can't celebrate it because Robert returns and he ends up interrupting their anniversary because he's being hunted by his parole officer, Julia Roberts. And aside from that, they also end up getting roped in because Cleveland, wanting to celebrate his anniversary, makes Robert stay at the Bears house. And Robert ends up, well, yeah. Robert ends up, you know what, with Ariana. Yeah. But yeah. Aside from that, Roberta, mad that her story got cut from the show, and creates a ruckus too. Yeah. Now, number 6, A Cleveland Brown Christmas. The only Christmas episode I'm putting on this list. In this episode, Cleveland finds out that Donna has been lying to Rollo about Robert being an FBI agent. Cleveland, unintentionally mind you, ends up telling Rollo the truth and accidentally, well, mind you, he was drunk when he told Rollo this, and because of this, Rollo ends up losing his Christmas spirit, taking his anger wherever he goes. So to fix this, Cleveland must try to find Robert and present him as a gift to Rollo. That's essentially this episode. Yeah. Excuse me. On to the top 5. Number 5, Mama Drama. In this episode, Cleveland, finding out from Rollo, finds out that Donna has been abandoned at birth by her mother. So, to cheer Donna up, Cleveland must find out where Donna's mother is, but is unsuccessful. However, he does find a substitute mother for Donna. However, this ends up backfiring because the mother to, the person who Cleveland hires ends up dying, and Cleveland's forced to tell the truth, with Donna kicking him out of the house in the process. So, yeah. However, spoiler, Donna's real mother ends up debuting in this episode. Yeah. Shocker. So it's up to Cleveland to reunite Donna and her mother, Dee Dee Tubbs. Now on to number 4, Buried Pleasure. Now, side note, if this is on the topic of abuse, so if the topic makes you uncomfortable, please leave this video now if it makes you uncomfortable. If not, then let's dive in. In this episode, Cleveland finds out that Holt has never found a girlfriend. So to help him, Cleveland finds a girl at his work named Jane, and her and Holt end up hitting it off nicely. However, nice things don't last, because later we found out that Jane, while she's sweet on the outside, she ends up abusing Holt when they're alone together. Yeah. Now, also side note, this is abuse done correctly. This isn't like Family Guy, where the abuser is abusing the victim out in the open, or likewise the victim is not being told to stay in the abusive relationship. It's not like Family Guy. It's not like that at all. And here, it's treated with respect. It's treated as a serious issue, and yeah, you can feel that, you can feel that Cleveland and his friends want to help Hall out of this situation, a situation that Cleveland's good intentions got Hall in. Yeah. Now on to number 3, BMOC, or Big Mustache on Campus. In this episode, Cleveland takes Roberta to his old college to try to convince her to go to college someday. So yeah. Also in this episode, we find out that Roberta is actually smart. Yeah, she's actually book smart in this episode. Yeah. Now on to number 2, The Hangover Part Dubs. Yeah. In this episode, Donna wants to run for a position for the school board, which has recently opened up. And she's afraid that Cleveland will embarrass her. So Donna has to choose between winning the election or having her husband support her because excuse me for a sec. Okay, I'm back again. I apologize. But yeah, in this episode, while Cleveland is embarrassing, he doesn't do it intentionally. You can tell that while Cleveland honestly doesn't care that Donna wants to be in the position of school board, he still cares about her. And side note, we actually found out that Donna was quite wild back in the day. So yeah, this episode is funny and also quite fun to watch. Now on to number one. Number one is excuse me. Number one is Hot Cocoa Bang Bang. Oh man, this episode is, first off, it's the finale of season 2. I think one of my favorite seasons in the Cleveland show overall. In this episode, Cleveland takes the family on a Comic-Con convention. Excuse me. Cleveland takes the family to Comic-Con, and while Cleveland tries to get his comic book called Waiterman published and whatnot, we found out that Donna once starred in an adult film, and it's at the Comic-Con that they're at. So Donna has to try to keep that film from coming to pass. And yeah. And also make sure Cleveland doesn't find out. So yeah. Not only are the references and this episode really funny, but you also see a good chemistry between Cleveland and Donna. Excuse me. As they team up later in the episode. Yeah. So what do you guys think of these episodes? Do you guys like them? Do you guys hate them? And let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of the Cleveland show overall? And if you guys can, what do you guys think are your top 10 favorite episodes? I'm ListenCube. I hope you all have a happy new year, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas too. So see you all when the new year rolls around. Bye.